Greetings, Facebook, YouTube. This is your boy BrickBear83 signing on from my hometown of Poughkeepsie, New York. Some of you may know me as Terry the Teddy Bear Trucker, and just signing on with a update on what's been going on with me, and also to inform you about the change in direction of my YouTube channel. So, as some of you guys know, I've been a truck driver for a little over 13 years. A few years ago, started my own trucking company, Veterans Pride Transports, under my own authority, and it went well for a little over 2 years, and things were going really good. And I hit some roadblocks in the winter of what was that? Maybe 2017, 2018, maybe even 2019. I can't quite remember, but rates shot down. And running on my own authority at that time, I had 2 trucks and hired also a driver, good friend of mine, a fellow veteran, William Gladden, who was an excellent driver. He was actually my mentor when I went to Schneider, and was a company driver for them. So when I started my own authority, brought him on, and things were going really well for a good amount of time. But then rates went down. Made a few mistakes on my end, probably trying to expand too quickly, got ahead of myself, and once the rates went down, it was hard to keep up with truck payments and all the other expenses that go along with running your own authority, where everybody's in your pocket, as some of you guys may know. And between repair costs and having to pay a driver and my own costs of running 2 trucks and all that, it just got to be more than I could handle, and had one breakdown too many, and that was it. I was out of business. And that's all right. It's better to have tried and failed than never to have tried at all. And in the future I may try again. Who knows? We'll do things a little bit differently now that I know. Hindsight is 20/20, but maybe in the future I may try it again. But since then, I've gone back to being a company driver. Currently working for Amerifreights, out of LLC. Good company. All companies have their ups and downs. They're not the best, and definitely not the worst that I've worked for. A good company, good miles, even though some of the work is kind of tedious because of their running area. But other than that, things are going really well over there. So I'm very happy where I am right now. A couple of things have happened since you guys have last seen me, besides the failure of my trucking company. Not many of you may know this, but my younger sister, Mercedes Andrews, was born with the sickle cell disease, and a little over a year ago, she succumbed to the disease. She passed away. And it really hit me hard, between, having the failure of my trucking company, and then the loss of my sister, and then shortly after, the loss of my great-grandmother to this COVID-19 pandemic. I was in a really dark place for a while. I fell into a deep depression, and was trying it was very difficult to cope with all of that at once, and it still to this day affects me a lot. And since then, between the things I've been through in my life, growing up, in New York City, and dealing with that, and going off to war, for the country, and fighting in Iraq, to the launching of my trucking company and the failure of that, and then the loss of my sister and my great-grandparents. Everything started to really come to a head, and I fell into a really deep, dark place. And what I found is that I was looking for a way to cope with what was going on, and I found that in the form of a childhood hobby of mine that I since rediscovered, and that is the Lego. Building models and things out of that. And I started to get back into it as an adult. And I tell you, it's been a real blessing to rediscover this hobby of mine, and and it's helped me cope, you know, get my mind off of everything else that's been going on, and I can just sit down and build. And you know, and that's why I decided to change the direction of the channel. So for you guys that have known me as Terry the Teddy Bear Trucker, it won't be too many more trucking videos out in the future unless, you know, I go into that route where I'm, you know, starting a company again, or, you know, revamping things. But the direction of the channel, the change of direction I want to go in now is just, you know, exploring the Lego hobby, and you know, sharing some of the builds, and I'll be doing reviews on different sets that I acquire, and doing some live builds when I can. I'm still new to figure out the whole YouTube thing and editing videos, and I bought some books that I'm going to read up on there. But if you guys are new to the channel, I ask that, you know, consider subscribing so that you can get, you know, future videos. Hit that notification bell so you can see the future videos I'll be putting out if you're interested. And also, while you're at it, please smash that like button. I surely would appreciate it. But going forward, this is what the channel is going to be about. It's going to be about Lego, the hobby of building. I'll be doing reviews on sets that I acquire. And I've also started a Bricklink store. Bricklink is a store for third-party buying and selling of new and used Lego parts and pieces. So if you're interested in buying some Lego and supporting the channel and supporting Brick Bear 83, also known as Terry the Teddy Bear Trucker, I surely would appreciate it. There'll be a link in the description box of this video, so please check that out, and you know, would appreciate your support. You know, the store is starting off real small, only have a few things in there, but I will be adding new products and pieces over time, so please stay tuned and check that out frequently. But so that's basically what I wanted to come here and share with you guys. Looking forward to sharing a lot more content with you as I can. As you know, I'm still a full-time truck driver on the road a lot of the time. And basically, I'll just be doing things as I can as I have that free time at home. But until next time, this your boy, the Brick Bear 83, signing off.